Well, hello. We're just gonna wait a little bit for some more people to join in, but hello. Oh, you're from San Diego too? That's freaking awesome. I feel like I don't meet a lot of content creators or like any other people that are from San Diego. Every time I tell someone that I'm from San Diego, they're always like, well, I'm in a different part of the world. So I feel like I'm just here by myself in the San Diego world of YouTube and influencing. Okay, let me double check this post that I just put on my Instagram. We're gonna invite some more people over here. And then if you guys have any questions that you would like to ask, feel free to leave them in the little chat section. And I'm all right, give me just a second. I'm gonna go ahead and put this link on my link tree for Instagram. All right, having technical difficulties with that. Awesome. Love when that happens. It's perfect. I wish there was like a faster way to add the links on Linktree instead of like having to log in every single time. If anybody knows of a different trick, let me know because I feel like it takes forever every time. Okay, perfect. The link is set. We are good. Let me come back to the comments now. Let's see. Can I do a what's on my iPhone? I probably have 2 or 3 different what's on my iPhones. The most recent one I did is still what my phone looks like. I really haven't changed it that much. So I feel like it would be repeating the same exact thing if I did another video like that. So if you're curious what's on my iPhone, I have all of all of that information in a video. I think it was from like last month or a few months back. Are you going to get a dog anytime soon? As much as I would love to, I honestly don't know if I can. It's probably gonna have to wait. I'm gonna be home a lot this summer, so it would be like the prime perfect time. But there's just so many factors that go into that, and I'm still living at home, so that's another huge thing. But I really, really do miss having a pet, and that's the part that sucks. But hopefully, we'll get a dog sometime soon. From El Salvador. Oh my gosh. Oh, don't mind the makeup swatch. I did a full haul for you guys on absolutely everything that I got from the Ipsy Creator Day event. And that's probably going to be like a 40-minute video. So get ready for that, guys. That is like a full-on haul. It was crazy. But I finally sat down. It took like an hour to film everything and then go back and sort through what I was going to keep and what I'm going to give away. Let's see. Oh my goodness, the comments are moving away from me. I need to scroll back. You just moved to San Diego last Saturday. Well, welcome to San Diego. It's a beautiful place. A lot of the people here are very kind. Let's see, any time management tips? Just carve out time for what you want to do. I feel like that was the best thing, but also like time blocking kind of helps. I feel like that's a good way to get into it. I'm glad you guys are liking the days in my lives. Those are probably the most fun for me to film because I love taking you guys around with me and I try to show you guys as much of my environment and like what I'm actually doing as I can. Some places, obviously, I can't film inside, or there's just like too much going on. I think eventually it would be so much fun to have like an assistant or something, like someone that could come along and help me film as I go about my day. But that's like way, way far in the future. That's just like if I have any friends that want to like hang out with me and help me film, that would be cool. But all of my friends have normal like 9 to 5 jobs, so it's just me when I go out and try to film. What are your plans for the summer? Well, I'm not taking any summer classes, so that's going to be great. I won't have any school stuff on my plate. I am working on getting my business up and running. That's in the works. It has been in the works for a while. There's just still so much that needs to be done before any of that can be launched. I'd really love to get that launched by the end of the summer, but we will see. Other than that, probably an LA trip for my business. That's going to be like a 3-day trip. And then a Vegas trip again for business stuff, like later in the summer, probably before school starts back up. You guys are so sweet saying you love my channel. Oh my goodness. You're from Charlotte, North Carolina. I was just in North Carolina last week, was it? 2 weeks ago? I've been losing track of time. I think it was 2 weeks now. Yeah, because it took me over a week to get off of East Coast time and get back to my time zone. You're from Australia? Wow, okay. I still would love to travel outside of the United States. Still have not done that. That is on my bucket list. I had a trip that I was supposed to go on, and some unfortunate things happened, and that trip got canceled. And it was supposed to be out of the United States, and it was going to be so much fun. So I'm actually still really bummed about that, but that's in the past. Tomorrow is your 20th birthday. Well, happy early birthday. That's awesome. Wait, okay, is it still Taurus season, or has it moved on to, I don't even know what's after Taurus season. I can't keep up with it, but if there's any other Tauruses out there, let me know. I always have my Taurus necklace on 24/7. I get a lot of questions about this necklace too. If you guys didn't know, it's from a company called Barberry Lace. The woman who runs it, her name is Lay. She's the sweetest soul ever. She has gifted me a few different pieces, and I've also purchased from her site multiple times. I've bought gifts for friends and family and stuff like that. All of her stuff is really great quality. It's all affordable, and I've never had any issues with anything. I also always have a discount code in my description box. I don't get any commission or anything from it. It just saves you guys a little bit of money if you guys are curious about purchasing any of her jewelry. This is just like her classic bar necklace, and then I have the 16-inch length, because I feel like I get a lot of questions about that too. So if you're curious about my necklace, those are all the details for you. Can you do more outfit styling videos? I love doing these types of videos, but I've noticed that they don't do that well on my channel, which is why I haven't done a lot of them recently, because I feel like not a lot of people actually watch them. And so I want to be like putting out videos that you guys are actually going to watch and enjoy. But if I get a ton of requests for them, maybe I'll start putting more of those back on my channel. We will see. The one thing about San Diego is that I never expected how cold and rainy it is. Okay, it's usually not this cold and rainy. This is like some weird weather right now. Usually it's so sunny by now, like really nice, warm, rainy, overcast mood. But yeah, I swear it's normally not like this. Let's see. You're moving to North Carolina for the summer? I've never really like explored North Carolina. I honestly only went because my brother was having surgery, and I never really traveled to the east side of the states. I would love to travel more. I'd love to go back to New York more. But honestly, I really don't know enough about North Carolina to be giving examples. There is another YouTuber. Her name is Natalie Barbu. She actually lives in North Carolina, and I'm sure she's got a ton of recommendations and information on that. Actually connected with her on Instagram probably like a week ago, but she's super sweet. So maybe check out her channel and see if she's got any recommendations. Will you travel internationally once your business is launched? Honestly, I don't know. Everything's just kind of up in the air right now. Still working on it. Still in the process. I have no, like, I have goals for it, but everything is kind of just like in the beginning phase where we're like putting it all together. There's still so much to do before I feel like I can launch it. This is like my baby. This is something that I've been working on since, I want to say February. Yeah, since February. So it's still going to take a little while to launch it and be out there. Yes to Taurus, Gemini season. Oh, that's right. That's right. Because I have a friend who is a Gemini. My other friend is actually about to have her baby, I think on like June 8th, and I think it's very possible that she's going to be a Gemini. Actually, I think it's like 100% possible considering tomorrow's the last day of Taurus season. I don't even know if she's watching this live, but I'm super excited for her to have her baby. She's going to be the cutest little baby. I would love to visit Portland, Oregon. I'm not caffeinated enough for all of this. I literally just spent the last hour and a half editing something super freaking cool for June. Be on the lookout for that. I'm super excited about that. But I would love to visit Oregon. I'd love to visit Washington. I honestly haven't explored much of the West Coast. I just haven't had like the opportunity to. Well, hello, Brittany. Thank you for joining. Any advice on how to study for finals? Just sit down and do it. That has been me the last week. It was really weird for me though, because I had to prep for my finals beforehand because I was also in North Carolina and I had to take a few of my finals remotely, which honestly kind of sucked because like the whole time zone difference and figuring all of that out was not fun, and it was kind of like a mini vacation for me since my spring break trip didn't happen. So it was actually nice to have just like sort of a vacation because my brother was recovering from surgery, so it wasn't like we were going out and like doing a lot of stuff. 90% of the time we were sitting in the hotel room, which is why I didn't get a lot of photos or footage or like go out and explore because the whole trip was obviously to hang out with him and be there for him. So I didn't actually get a chance to go out and explore. I just took advantage of hanging out, sleeping, having some drinks with my family, and just fully enjoying spending time with them. Let's see. Will you do more luxury bag hauls? I only have the one Michael Kors bag and then the Angela Roy bag that was gifted to me, and that bag is one of my favorites that has easily become my work and travel bag. I brought it with me on my vacation to North Carolina, and honestly, it was amazing. I would love to buy more designer bags, but I gotta save my money, so maybe sometime in the future. But honestly, I don't feel like I need any other bags. I bought one other bag yesterday. It's like a little backpack for just kind of going out, especially for summer. It's going to be really handy. So as of now, I literally only have 3 bags that I use, which is nice because I feel like once I have too many, I don't end up using them enough. But I use my black Michael Kors bag every single day. That is my go-to everyday purse. And then my Angela Roy bag is my work/travel bag. And when school season starts back up again, it's going to be my school bag again because I've been using it literally since they sent it to me as my school bag. And then I bought a little backpack, which is going to be like my going out kind of bag. So I have my 3 essentials. I feel like that's all I need. Let's see. The weather has been so weird. Oh, and I'm from Vegas, and my summers were always plus degrees. I used to work as a lifeguard, so I was out at the pools all the time in that weather. But yeah, I bet it's weird that it's supposed to be 110 and like it's only in the 80s. This weather has just been so crazy lately. I don't understand it. How I edit my videos or film, I don't know. I feel like there's really not too much to explain. It's kind of like self-explanatory on how I film. Like I just use what I can to film my videos. Like I will place my camera on like a ledge of something or a table. Like I usually don't even set up a full tripod for everything. And then as far as editing, I'm still learning. That I want to do so much more with my videos, but I just don't know how. And with school, I haven't had the time to sit down and fully dedicate time to like research and watching tutorials and learning more stuff. I know a lot of people use Skillshare. Has anybody ever tried that out? Because I'm kind of curious to see if it's worth the money or if it's not. I don't know. I don't want to like spend money on something and get scammed or anything like that. But I feel like a lot of people talk about Skillshare, especially like bigger YouTubers. So maybe it is worth it. I don't know. I'll have to like look into it a little more and see. Are you going to be just on your iPad when school starts back? Well, I use my iPad solely for school. That is like the main reason that I bought it. I only have like a year left of college though, but that's been like my main thing. Normally, I'm honestly just using my laptop like 24/7. That is my go-to, and then I do have a desktop computer in my office, which I will be filming a tour of my office sometime soon. Hopefully in June, that'll be like a video that goes up. But I really only use my desktop when I'm doing school stuff because I love having my laptop and my desktop computer like next to each other because then I can go back and forth in the screens, and especially when you're using like Google Docs or something like that and I'm working on homework, I'll have like one screen open on my laptop and then the other one open on my desktop to like a Google Doc where I can like search words through it and stuff like that. So that has been really handy. I've loved that. Can you do a video on what you use to edit and how you edit and all the materials you use? I could do like a full like dedicated video, but all of my stuff is always listed in my description. So if you guys are ever curious about like cameras and editing equipment, anything like that, I usually have it all listed in my description box of every video. It's like a default setting that I have on there. So I feel like most of the time, if you guys are ever curious about something, it's usually listed in there. Are you going to move out once you graduate? There are so many things up in the air. Once again, I do plan on moving out. I don't know if I will be moving out of this house this year. I might wait. I think the long-term goal, I'd love to buy property and invest in something, which is why I'm so hesitant to actually move out into an apartment at the moment, because I do have one more year of school left, and honestly, after that, I don't know if I will be staying in California. I don't really have like any one thing that's tying me down and keeping me here once I graduate. The main reason why I can't move to another state or place yet is because I'm going to school and I can't take any of those classes online as like the semester goes on. So I'd love to invest into a place in a new city. So that's kind of like the long-term goal. So I really don't know if I'm gonna end up moving out quite yet or not. Still deciding. Who knows? Things change last minute all the time, and sometimes opportunities arise. You just never know. You just kind of have to be open to different things and different possibilities. There's so much that can happen. All right, 1 second. Let me reply back to this message. Okay. My goodness, this has been like the longest week ever with finals and then the event on Friday. It was honestly so much fun, but the allergic reaction that I had literally scared the crap out of me and gave me the worst anxiety and panic attack I've ever had. And I felt so embarrassed because I started crying because I was freaking out and I was just like, oh my gosh, this is so embarrassing. Like, there is so many people here, and I am just here, like, freaking out. And yeah, no, it was not fun. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. That was like one of the coolest experiences ever. And I'm kind of glad that I went by myself because it forced me to like go out of my comfort zone and do something because I was supposed to go to the event with someone. But again, things fell through, learning that I can really only rely and count on myself. Um, but it was really fun. And it was actually kind of nice to go by myself because I could like go at my own pace and do whatever I wanted. I spoke to a few of the people that were at the booths there and met a ton of cool people. So yeah, I'm glad I went. I definitely want to go next year, and I'm hoping that I can bring a friend next year. I have quite a few friends that are really into makeup and are like interested in starting channels and stuff like that. So I'd love to bring them along and show them what it's like to be a part of this community. My favorite thing to do in San Diego, honestly, I don't even get out that much. I feel like I know more about Anaheim than I do about my own city in San Diego because I have ended up going up there so many times. I know so many people that live up there, and I know so little people that live here. That was even a proper sentence. But I know a lot more people that live up that way, which is kind of why I'd love to move up there. It's also closer to school. Um, but in San Diego, I haven't explored enough to know that much over there. But I do know the Padres games are really fun. I know there's a ton of cool bars down there. I've been to Gaslamp Quarter, I think that's what it's called. There's a ton of cool places in there. I feel like the best thing to do is just like go out and wander and see what's out there and just kind of like discover for yourself. 'Cause I feel like those always end up being the best adventures. Yeah, panic attacks are no fun. That was probably the most embarrassing thing that has happened to me at an event. And of course, this is like the first big event that I've gone to. And I'm like, I really hope that next year they don't remember me as the girl who had like an anxiety attack halfway through. My goodness, that would be so embarrassing. Well, things happen. Do move on. It's whatever. Your best friend that you met through YouTube lives near there. Oh, that's awesome. Well, at least you have like people that you know already there. That's really cool. Okay, let me go back and see if I missed any of these comments because I feel like they kept just like moving up so fast. Well, I'm glad someone's studying. Someone said they were studying. I hope I didn't distract you too much. You can always come back and rewatch the video afterwards. Oh my goodness, someone said hi from Spain. Sabina, I think I said that right. My goodness, I'm gonna like butcher everything. Well, hello. It's honestly so cool seeing that so many people from different parts of the world watch my channel because when I go into like my YouTube analytics, I can see where you guys are from, like where you're watching my videos from. And a majority of it is obviously from the United States. I feel like that's where my videos get spread out the easiest, but it's really freaking cool to see people from other countries watching my stuff because it's crazy how all of this works. You can be in one place and people from all over can be watching you. How cool and creepy at the same time. What are your plans for a job after you graduate? Well, I will be opening my own business. Hopefully, goals before the end of turn that into something big, and I'll be like continuing that. My dream has always been to have my own business and be my own boss. So we are taking the steps to get there so that this can happen. And then obviously I'll just be continuing YouTube, and hopefully I can turn that into another career. I mean, it's basically already my career now, but I would obviously love to take it to another level. It's just going to take time to get there and get my channel out there and get other people to see my videos and, you know, discover me. Things like that. I should have made myself a cup of tea before I started this live stream. I feel like that's the thing that is missing from this live stream right now. Well, hello, Marilee Mari. I hope I said that right. I see your comments every single time on every one of my videos, and I just want to say that I appreciate you. Thank you for watching my stuff, and thank you for taking the time out of your day to comment on it, because honestly, I feel like a lot of people are like, kind of like me when I watch other people's videos. I watch them, but I don't comment, and then I don't realize how important it is to actually leave a comment until like afterwards, and I'm like reading through my own comments, and I'm thinking I should be commenting on like these other people's videos, because I've been watching them for years and like never comment, but I always read through all of my comments and I appreciate them so much. So I know that it's cool to have people actually commenting on your video and giving you feedback and like letting you know if they enjoyed it and stuff like that. My moon and rising signs, honestly, give me a second. I think I might be able to figure this out. Let's see. Okay, I have downloaded the app called The Pattern, and I've been having so much fun reading into all of these kinds of things. Let's see. I think it gives you like your information. Maybe it doesn't in here. Maybe it's another app. The other app is called CoStar. I think that's the one that it might be. Let's see, my rising sign is an Aquarius, which I find that very funny and ironic. And my sun is obviously in Taurus, and my moon is in Gemini. Very interesting things. You can find all of that kind of stuff on the app called CoStar. Oh, and it says it gives you like a little quick rundown, so that's really cool. I have been super into all of that lately, and there's honestly so much to read. If you guys have never downloaded the app called The Pattern, and if like you're actually interested in these kinds of things, I highly recommend you do it and read through all of the stuff, because it is crazy accurate. Crazy. I've gotten so many of my friends to download it. It's been so entertaining. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you, Ebony. That is the sweetest. I love seeing comments like that. You guys are so kind to me. I love it. Oh my goodness. I feel so thankful that like each and every one of you take the time to just watch my videos and support me. It's been a crazy ride, and I'm literally so grateful for all of you. Even all of you that are taking the time to sit and watch this live stream and hang out with me on a random Sunday. Seriously, thank you guys so much. I am just always in awe every time. CoStar is the best. Brittany, you're an Aquarius. I have other Aquarius friends. I just always laugh at the jokes of like the way that Aquarius people are when it comes to like relationships and stuff like that. My ex is an Aquarius, so I find a lot of humor in some of those things. You're a Leo, that's really cool. I think my brother is a Leo. He's like at the end of July, so I'm pretty sure he's a Leo. I was learning how to read my birth chart a while ago, and I'm still like I fell off, and then now I'm like, okay, I need to like get back on into like learning and rereading that book. But there's a lot of interesting things that go into like the minutes and the days that you were born, and all this stuff is just so crazy accurate. It's crazy. There's no other way to describe it. That's just what it is. What are Aquarius relationship traits? You can Google and find so many things, and you can also look into your chart. If you have the pattern, you can read into that and see, but there's so many things that you can learn about your sign and like how you are with like relationships and friendships and work, stuff like that. What dog would you get in the future? I don't know. I'm probably going to end up just adopting unless I have like a rare, crazy opportunity to have like a new puppy. With Caesar, it was a super rare opportunity. We didn't pay money for him. We didn't spend money on that. His grandma's pug was having puppies, and we got one of the puppies for free, and then his brother and his brother's girlfriend ended up getting the other puppy, so we just ended up getting new puppies for free. It wasn't like we paid a crazy amount of money or anything like that. I don't think I'll ever really do that. I mean, I don't know. I'd love to just adopt, but the only downside to like trying to find a dog to adopt is, at least around here, a lot of the shelters only have like pit bulls or chihuahuas, and you obviously can't have those dogs when you move into apartments, which is probably the main reason why so many people are putting them up for adoption, because apartment places are so restricted when it comes to breeds, and that's another reason why I'm not thinking about getting a dog right now, because if I were to move into an apartment complex somewhere, I don't want to have to like deal with all of that. It's just easier to figure that out afterwards or beforehand, you know. So many factors that go into it, as always. Do you have a Twitter? Yes, I do. I'm like sort of active on my Twitter. Twitter is like, I don't know. I feel like Twitter is where you get like more of the dirt and like the details of things that happen. I don't know. Twitter is just like it's a fun place where I will say like random sarcastic things or just like my late night thoughts. I feel like a lot of things that I put out on Twitter really shouldn't be like taken too seriously, because a lot of it is like just joking matter and like memes and stuff like that. But I feel like you guys get to see like a totally different side of me through the things that I put on Twitter. So if you guys are curious about any of that, I do have a Twitter. I believe it's at It's Catherine June. My old Twitter actually got hacked right after New Year's, which sucked. But I created a new Twitter, so that's my new one if you guys want to follow me. I feel like I have some interesting conversations on here. A lot of it is mainly just memes, honestly. That's like all I feel like I see on Twitter nowadays. I don't know. People say that about Facebook too, but I honestly don't even go on Facebook. My Facebook is literally just to like catch up on friends and family stuff. It's not like my public platform or anything like that. But I'm glad you guys are enjoying the Ipsy vlog that I just put up. I still have another video that I want to edit and possibly put up tomorrow or Wednesday. Since I just put one up today, I might wait a few days before I put another one up. We shall see. But I do have 2 or 3 very well, so I don't even know if I'll ever put that up, because I accidentally deleted some of the footage off my camera, so now there's missing files in the Final Cut Pro app, and now it just really doesn't make a lot of sense. And it's also all the way back on April 20th, so it's been a month since I filmed that, so I don't even know if I will ever put that back up. We'll see. We'll see. Anybody else have any exciting plans for this Sunday evening? It's already 6 o'clock here. I have so much to do tomorrow, but actually it's not even like that much. It's just a drive again, and I literally just drove 2 hours up to LA to have a 3-hour drive home in the midst of traffic, and that was honestly awful and so not fun. And tomorrow I have to drive up to my college campus and sit for a meeting, and it's just like a 2-hour drive again. And just the thought of driving again all the way back up there for a 2-hour meeting to drive 2 hours all the way back home, it's just not fun, and I'm so tired of driving. Commuting is only great for so long. I really don't know how people ever commute like multiple hours for a job like every single day. I've never understood that. I could not do it. I commuted for a nanny job all the way up in Costa Mesa when I was living down here for probably like 3 months, and after I finally left that job, I started to realize how much of a toll it took on me to wake up every morning at like 4 a.m. to get ready and make sure that I was all the way up there, and like I beat traffic so I could be there by like 7 a.m. It was honestly not fun. So I feel like I've been doing this whole commuting thing for way too long. I'm so ready for school to be done and me to just find a place where I can live where I don't have to commute to all of the things that I have to get done. So, dating question. Honestly, I probably really won't ever talk about dating on my channel, but I have used Tinder in the past to like look at certain things, and yeah, the people on dating apps usually are trash. You get what you pay for. I've heard that so many times. So, I don't know. I feel like modern dating is just so weird in today's world, and so many people are so sketchy that you just never know who you're actually dating or talking to, I don't know. It's a weird concept, but I don't really suggest dating apps. I feel like it's not the best place to meet people. I know they have Bumble for networking, and I know a lot of different influencers who promote it, but I still feel like even that's kind of sketch. I don't know. I'm just like weird about all of that kind of stuff. Maybe that's just me. All right. It's been a good 40 minutes, and I still have chores that I need to do. So, if you guys have any other questions, you can leave them in the comments of this video, and I will try to get back to you guys about any of that, or you can leave comments on my latest Instagram post, and I'll reply to you guys there if you want to keep chatting. But thank you guys for joining me today. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your Sunday, and I'll catch you guys when I post my next video.